Hey everybody.
Hello.
Wow, welcome back to Our Life is a Honeymoon. This is episode number 23. And today we are going to talk about finding mindfulness and how Tim and I each get grounded both individually and together as a couple. So we're excited to share this with you today. The universe brought us together.
That we know.
And together we want to share that story with you.
As well as all of the practices we do to keep our relationship thriving.
Because to us, it feels like our life is a honeymoon.
We want that same joy for all of you. I'm Tim.
I'm Amy, and this is our podcast. This podcast is brought to you in part by Considine Homes, proudly serving your real estate needs in South Florida with honesty and integrity, and offering trusted referral partnerships in all 50 states and beyond.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Episode number 23.
Hey.
The ways we get mindful throughout the day, individually and as a couple. And before we dive into the ways that we do it, I thought it would be good to define what grounded means to us. Mm-hmm. And what we've decided on together, that it means being less reactive, more present, and pausing before responding. Because I know for me, when I'm kind of not grounded, it's just a lot of just reaction and just spacing out and all those things these ways that we're going to share should show us how to be grounded.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so you want to go ahead?
Yeah. Individually first?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so to me, getting grounded every day is not an option. It's 100% mandatory. It's the only way. Life is so busy, and for me, it's the only way that that I can navigate all the things that are happening throughout the day. So to begin, every day, it doesn't matter what's happening in life. It doesn't matter how early I have to be somewhere. I'm going to do yoga every day. That's the first thing. Well, I take care of the cats first, but that's wonderful. And then I just put the mat on the kitchen floor and do yoga every single day. If that's all I can fit in, I'm happy with that. But usually it's then followed by meditation. And meditation time is not just meditating quietly. I do a gratitude journal every day. I write down 10 things that I'm grateful for. I have a lot of readers, which are just little books with like small bite-sized passages on different topics that are really supportive to think about as you start your day. And that just helps me to really get centered before I start dealing with my clients. Now, often my clients are actually reaching out before I'm finished this process, and that's okay, that's life, but I know I'm the best version of me once I've gotten through that, and I'm then ready to start my day. But those days get busy. So there's a lot of things that I do throughout the day to maintain being grounded, and I didn't always do these things. This is, I'd say, more in the last year I've really taken this up, and if I just start to feel maybe that ick from too much screen, then I'll get up, I'll go outside, and I'll just sit in the sun for 1 or 2 minutes, just feel the breeze, listen to the birds, and just kind of recalibrate and recenter. Sometimes if I get a little brain fog, if I just am getting a little stagnant, I'll put on a fun song and I'll dance. I also try to keep my workspace intentional feeling. So often if I'm, having an office day and I'm not on the road, I'll light a candle near my computer. I like to play either healing vibrations or 1920s jazz music lightly in the background. Maybe have a cup of tea or mushroom coffee, but it's just those little touches that really kind of feel like self-care throughout the day, and that just helps me come back to me, so that I'm just not off and, like you said, being reactive to people. Like, it's giving me a minute to breathe and be really conscious of the way that I'm interacting with clients and also with myself. So those, I would say, would be the top ways that individually I get grounded on a daily basis.
Yes, thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
I do see you do those. The music, I really enjoy when I come home and I hear old-timey jazz music.
Yeah, it almost feels like Christmas. It's nice.
Yeah, and sometimes on our TV we'll have, we don't do it as much, but we used to have like those backgrounds.
What about those? Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, we on YouTube you can get these like really tranquil, peaceful. It's like background music with cozy scenes. We do them a lot, I think, more in the winter when like you can have snow falling and shows inside. But so my son Phoenix, Tim's stepson, he has taken that on, and in his bedroom a lot I'll see that he just has that kind of playing in the background, and I think. So I hit my little microphone. I think that's so beautiful. Like what a great thing as a kid to just have that peace. I love it.
Yeah. So on my end.
Yeah. How about you, Tim? What do you do?
On my end, I do a lot of the same things, but in the same purpose, but just a different way of getting there. I do a lot of grounding exercises throughout the day, and I came up with an acronym a long time ago, and it's really funny because Amy knows about it.
I sure do.
It's called My Bags, MYBAGS. And so I make the joke, I don't leave the house without my bags. And so M stands for mindfulness or meditation. Y stands for yoga. B for book. It's also a daily reader, reading something inspirational. A is for affirmation or apps. Like I have these affirmation apps that I check every morning. G for gratitude, and then S for shower. That's just, I mean, almost my bag would make more sense, but I added the shower on there, so my bags.
Well, I mean, it's good to remember with your acronym that you have to shower before you go to work.
I do also do the dishes in the morning, but that doesn't fit into the
that's not
my
really
bags.
Being grounded, but
yeah.
So the routine, part of the routine.
The meditation in the morning for me, that or having mindfulness, that is a like non-negotiable. That's something that I started in like 2015 and that it's been a non-negotiable. I mean, I probably have missed, a good chunk of time, but not. It's always like if I run out of time, I always am thinking about it. It's never fallen off the radar ever in these last 10 years, which is, I'm happy about that because it's like I found it and I've never let it go, because I do hear some stories where like, oh, I used to meditate.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how did you used to meditate? Like, I mean, for me, it really is.
Oh, no. It's like you find magic. Why would you disperse the magic and leave it behind?
Yeah, I'm glad we both aligned on that.
Oh, yeah, me too.
And then yoga, Amy really, I think we both started doing yoga together and it became a morning ritual, because I feel like when we first met, it wasn't like a big morning thing for you, remember?
Always.
No, I remember because we started practicing together from afar. And we did those yoga challenges.
Yeah, we didn't bring that up in our long distance relationship episode. Yeah, we used to do like 20-day yoga challenges with different teachers from afar.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well, we've been together 9 years. I don't really remember how things went before then, but
yeah, I just feel like for both of us it started then. But either way, I know that for both of us it's a non-negotiable. Moving the body in some way in the morning is
mindfully for me. I know you like to work out too, but I need it to be yoga, stretching.
Yeah, I've switched it to only yoga in the morning for the most part, and then doing a daily reading a book of just a couple pages of something inspirational. I have my affirmation apps that probably should share in the link, and I know we both use similar apps.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Very good.
Then for gratitude, I don't really do it in the morning before I leave for work. I actually do it at work, and I'll share about that. And then showering, of course, I do that at home. But yeah, so on my way to work, I was really, really strict with myself for 2 months where I didn't listen to anything. Like it was just, I'm going to try this for 2 months. Don't listen to anything on the way to work. Roll the windows down. It was really nice weather here in Florida before it got too hot. Where I would roll the windows down, just listen to the birds as I'm driving to work, listen to the traffic, smell the traffic. Sometimes I had to roll my windows up because it was, I'm next to a truck, a really, really big truck.
Yeah.
But it really shifted the way that I operate while driving to and from work, because before it was just, let me put something on. I know I've talked about this before, but now it's Like I actually stop and pause, like I'm going to put something on now, and it's a more conscious choice rather than. And then with gratitude, as soon as I get to work, I have this little sheet that I pull out for the day, and I have a little box in the corner that says, why is today going to be a great day? And I fill out 3 things at the beginning of the day, and then I draw a line in it, and then I fill out the other half when at the end of the day. I started doing that recently.
That is so nice.
And so I'll write like freedom, just freedom from just living a good life, and then love, and then health, and then those will be there on my like daily sheet that I can just see throughout the day. And then at the end of the day, I'll look at them again, and then maybe I'll write those same ones again to kind of really drill them in, or I'll pick 3 different ones. So that's something that
Nice.
is good to do throughout the day.
Awesome.
With phone usage, the working in an office, it's easy to just have your phone nearby for me and just kind of be checking it randomly. And some people have their phones like just on a stand, and they have like a show playing or something, and it's just, they can work and multitask. For them, that doesn't work for me, and so I really try to put my phone away. I have an app called, I think it's called Forest, and it's a focus app that I use that I press start on it for 3 hours, and if I use the app or if I use my phone, like the trees die. It's like this, and that's something I've been really, really using a lot, and that helps me stay focused. And then I don't really check personal email until noon. That keeps me really focused at like the first, good chunk of the day, just really get down to business. And I make sure to walk around the building a couple times throughout the day just to get the blood flowing, because it's really easy just to get sunk in. Like I can eat my lunch at my desk, I can work from my desk. I don't really have to get up that much. And then this one's a little weird, but it's something that I really, really, it's almost like an energy boost. So I found it on a podcast a long time ago, and Brendan Burchard was talking about it, that he does this every hour, and this is where I got it. And he does like a 2-minute qigong, kind of like, you can't see it, but like he's just tapping different parts of his body and kind of moving his body in a way. And it's like a 2-minute little cycle that I do. I'll do it in the bathroom a couple times a day. It's like at my work, it's just a 1-person bathroom, so there's not anybody coming in and seeing this. And even if they did, I'd say, this isn't the worst thing to walk in on. And so that's something that I've been doing probably for like 3 or 4 years.
Wow.
Regularly. Like sometimes it'll come and go where I don't do it for a while. And then that's the work day. Then I'll get home from work, and I try to do this thing where I don't use my phone for like just entertainment purposes for the first hour when I get home. Like if there's like I'm texting a friend and we had a conversation, I'll keep that going. But I really try to be intentional with my phone use. When I get home, rather than just vegging out. And then I have my guitar always nearby. I'm always playing music. That's something that I really enjoy doing, just to let some stress out and also get grounded. We have 100 cats here at our house, and so
or 7, which is a lot.
I really enjoy just petting the cats and just hanging out and being mindful and present with that.
That is the cutest thing ever.
And then reading is a huge thing that I do. I have a Kindle.
Yeah, you're a big reader.
I have a Kindle that I recently found on Amazon. They have all these deals, like nonstop deals, where it's like a book that's usually $16.99 is on sale for $1.99.
Get it.
And so I've started a collection of books that I've seen for a long time that I wanted to read, but I'm like, I don't want to spend $10, $15 to get this book. Now it's $2. I'm like, it's time. And so I really enjoy reading, and that's always been a big part of my, it's almost like a recharging. Even though I'm mentally doing something, to me it still feels restful and recharging.
Sure.
And so those are the many different things that I do.
Well, those are great, wonderful things, and I love them. I'm going to add, we didn't talk about this before, for myself, I am coming into a season of allowance for myself to take on more relaxing hobbies and things. So, for example, making puzzles, which is something I didn't give myself time for a very long time. That is a way I feel really, really grounded. And I actually started making an adult Lego recently, and just a few minutes here and there, and it just feels so good to just turn off screens, to do something with your hands, and I love it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to add that one in. So I wanted to kind of jump into what we do together as a couple to keep us, it keeps us individually grounded, but also aligned in our mindfulness as a couple. So maybe I'll start with weekdays. So weekdays, life is busy, work is busy, we can be tired, but we try to, and I would like to encourage us to do this more, go for short walks after work. Just even walking through our neighborhood, it's just nice to, you like to walk slowly. I like to get the blood pumping, so sometimes we're different paces, but it's just nice to talk about our days and just get some fresh air and, just see the movement of nature.
And even see our neighbors' houses that we don't really, if you drive down the road, you just, everything's kind of a blur.
You just get to notice more quiet details in the neighborhood.
We met our neighbor that one time we went on our walk.
Oh yeah, he invited us over. Yeah, that's true. Very, very true. Another thing that we like to do, we actually have a really nice backyard with a pool, and we don't spend as much time there as we could, but sometimes after work, we'll go and we'll sit on the loungers, and the sun has passed, and it's just nice to just kind of sit back there and recline and talk about our days as well.
It's been getting hotter.
But the nighttime is nice.
Yeah,
definitely. And another thing that we do that we're excited about, we have joined a local meditation group that meets on Tuesdays. And if anybody wants more information, please reach out. And so we do that together, and it's about an hour long. So not only are we meditating together, we're meditating collectively with the community. And so that's been a real treat in our lives. Love that. And then on the weekends, we've talked about this before in other podcasts, but we do our yoga together. We do up to 90 minutes of meditation and readers and gratitude journaling together. We do a calendar check every Sunday to align our schedules, and that keeps us very grounded, so there's no stressful surprises that come up with our schedules during the week. And then our practice that I think we talked about in episode number 3, fans, where we discuss our feelings, our appreciation for each other, our needs, where we need support, and anything we're struggling with. And that is one of my favorite things we do together every week as a couple to stay grounded together. Even when we are traveling, we make sure that we are still incorporating everything. We found these really awesome travel yoga mats from Gaiam. They don't roll, they fold. And so they live in our suitcases. And so I don't think we've ever stayed in any hotel that we don't do yoga in the morning before we start our day. And we usually bring our gratitude journals and maybe one or two, we didn't even mention oracle decks, but we usually bring like a small amount of meditation supplies, and we'll do that on our vacations as well. And even before we film our podcast, every episode before we film, we actually hold hands for just a little brief time and do some deep breathing. And Tim usually says some kind words, and so we're not as frantic when we start. And another thing that we do every day, all day, every day, is speak kindly to each other. We are very, very loving in our words, and I just think that really helps both of our nervous systems. If you are in a house where there's a lot of yelling or curt words or no words, but we're always speaking words of love and kindness and support and lots of hugs, and we're cute. We have a very cute relationship, and it feels very good. It feels very healthy and calming. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, the things, it's after we say all the things we do, I feel like we do a lot of grounding stuff.
We sure do. That's why we don't have time to do other stuff. We're just meditating all day. That's why the garage isn't getting cleaned out.
Excuse me, but seriously, all these different things we do together and individually, the reasons we're talking about this, to zoom out, as we'd like to do each episode, is that I know for me that the world is crazier. I feel like crazier than ever, and to be able to exist as a fully functioning human from the best of my capability, of her capability, of our capability as a team. We're no help to the world if we're just as crazy as the world is. And so the ripple effect, I feel like, of you and me kind of grounding is showing up to other people and passing off that grounded energy as we meet with other people. And, and it's like I've heard many people say, like, oh, what are you going to do? You're just one person. And I've heard that, like, it's crazy that people still think that, like, that like one person can't make a difference. Like that's how things start. And so, and as we're talking, a lot of these things are like 30-second practices, 1-minute practice,
super quick,
micro practices that help us reset our like energy for that moment, for the day. And just a few reminders I want to go over is that we don't do these things perfectly every day. We're not saying that we're always talking kindly to each other 90 or 100% of the time.
Speak for yourself. Just kidding. Just kidding.
For example, if not that it's not kind, but I'll be on the couch, Amy will be in the bathroom, Star will be in her bathroom, and they're just yelling across the house, and I'm their interpreter. Just even today it happened. It's like Star will be like, "Mom, I need this," and then you'll be like, "What?" And I'm not saying that that's not speaking kindly and gentle, but I'm just saying that we're normal people.
Okay. You found our dirty secrets. We yell across the house so we can hear each other.
But you can't hear each other. Anyway, and some weeks that I feel like when life gets really busy, that we're on top of these things, and I feel like we'll do our check-in and be like, I've really been struggling with my meditation, and so it's like we're not perfect, we're not robots, and the goal isn't perfection, but noticing that maybe we've drifted a little bit and then come back to our practice. And so that's a lot to say on all that.
Yeah. So I want to ask everybody out there, what do you do to keep yourself grounded? Do you have any other practices? Probably for a lot of people, which we don't do, is go to the gym. I think that really helps people a lot, or people like to go running. Yeah, that's not what we do, but that seems nice for you.
The beach.
Or the beach. Yeah.
Sometimes we go to the beach.
We do not go to the beach enough to qualify ourselves as beachgoers.
Disney.
We go to Disney. Yeah. I mean, it's wonderful. I know that doesn't make sense to a lot of people, but we take it very slow at Disney, so it's very recalibrating. Anywho, this wasn't about us at this point. What do you do to keep yourself grounded? And are any of the things that we talked about, do they appeal to you? Do you feel like you might be interested in starting some of these practices in your own life? We would love to hear about it.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, I think that pretty much wraps up our podcast. We like to do a quick little game at the end of our podcast so you guys can get to know us a little better. And today we are going to play the couples game. For those of you that can see, this is it. I'm holding it up, but it's called the couples game. That's actually fun, and it is available on Amazon, and it is actually fun. The way you play it is actually with little dry erase boards, but we're not going to do that right now. I am just going to draw 3 cards at random, and this is a little scary because I don't know what they're going to say. And I'm going to read it, and then 1, 2, 3, we're both going to say the answer. It's usually which one of you is this kind of thing. So are you ready? Honey?
Yes.
Oh, it's not a me or you. Listen. If we could pick one store to go on a shopping spree at, where would we pick? Ooh. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Disney
Warehouse.
Emporium.
They were both Disney. We both said Disney things.
Yes. Character Warehouse is kind of like a it's a sale. It's extra items from Disney, and we enjoy going. We're going there this weekend. It's in Orlando. We enjoy it very much, so yes, I would enjoy that. I actually thought of Costco first, and I didn't think of the Warehouse.
I thought Sugar Boo.
Oh, Sugar Boo is a great store that we are new to. Sugar Boo is fabulous. But the Emporium is on Main Street in Magic Kingdom, and I figured a shopping spree, why not? Well, full price. Who cares? Who cares if it's a discount?
And then now I'm thinking the World of Disney.
Well, the World of Disney is the biggest Disney store in the U.S. or ever. Yeah. Well, we need to talk about this and make maybe some modifications, but those were good answers.
Do I read the next one?
Sure, why not?
Which one of us is more responsible?
Oh.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Me.
Amy.
Oh, I wasn't sure because you are really responsible.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe because I have kids and like a business that I have to run.
You're more responsible, but just barely.
Yeah, no, you're very responsible. We make a wonderful, responsible team. You're very nice to be in partnership with. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know about this. What is our favorite awful song that we would never admit we like in front of our friends? I can't even think of one. Do you have one?
Let's pick a different one.
Yeah.
I was going to say Vanilla Ice, but
I don't like Vanilla Ice.
hey, do you know all the words?
Because I was around when I was a kid. Like, that's the worst. No offense, Rob Van Winkle or whatever your name is. Okay. Oh, God. These are terrible. Okay. We just have to come up with something. Okay. What should be our theme song that plays when we enter the room?
Oh, I already got it. Right, we had this similar question once.
Oh, boy.
And I said an answer, and you're like, oh, that's
What should be our theme song?
3, 2, 1. Nothing can stop us now.
That's it. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
It's a Disney song from the ride Mickey's Runaway Railway.
Yeah.
It's the theme song.
Yeah, it is. Okay, good answer. That game ended a little rough, but it was a lot of fun anyway.
Yeah, thanks for playing.
Yeah, thank you for playing. Thank you guys for listening. Okay.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode.
Sure
Thank
does.
you for taking this journey with us for the 23rd time if you're following along on each episode.
Yeah, baby.
You can continue to listen to us anywhere you find your podcast, which are usually Spotify and Apple are the two most popular ones, but also on YouTube. You can watch us right now.
YouTube, you can see our faces. Yeah, perfect. Okay, you can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Our Life is a Honeymoon Official. And again, if anything from today's episode resonated with you, if you have any questions that you want us to even read on the air, we are happy to do so. You can email us at ourlifeisahoneymoonofficial@gmail.com.
And we would love for you to subscribe, like, comment, all of the above through YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Review us on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify. All that stuff really matters. We will read your review if you write it, good or bad. We like it all. Just write actually don't write the bad stuff. We need only good stuff.
Somebody wrote a bad one, and I still don't like him.
No,
Just kidding.
Yeah, somebody did write something not so nice. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But it's thank you for sharing.
Good feedback, yeah.
All right, and if you would like to support the podcast, you can do so at buymeacoffee.com/ourlifeisahoneymoon. We have had a couple donations since the beginning.
Very much. Kristen and Mike Doyle. Thank you so much.
Two BFFs.
Yeah.
And thank you again for being here.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We're going to see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right.
Woo.
All right.